The thing that attracted me the most was the fact that it's this leafy green pocket surrounded by the most vibrant, exciting neighborhoods in the city. You've got King West to the east of us, you've got Queen to the north of us, you've got the Ossington Strip, you've got Liberty Village, and these are where the best restaurants and the most nightlife and the most activity all happens, and we're sort of in that quiet pocket in between it all.
There's a uniqueness to that neighborhood, and I know that we wanted to capture that in this project. And there's also a sense of ownership for the people who are going to live there, that they ultimately not just feel connected to their suite or to the building itself, but to the neighborhood and the surroundings.
And I think Bellwoods House has that in spades by virtue of the terracing, by virtue of the built form, to create scale and appropriateness relative to the character of the neighborhood.
I love the vibe of this area. It's very casual, it's very laid back. Right at like 5:36, the park comes alive. Lots of families, lots of young couples.
It's very unique, very interesting people. You have a lot of people also from the film industry, art industry. We met so many people over the year.
You know, my daily routines are walking through Trinity Bellwoods Park, grabbing a coffee from the local coffee shop, walking my dogs in the morning, checking in on one of my restaurants. Those who live here and work here, there's a thread that connects us all.
Certainly the park speaks to this idea of a love for the outdoors and a love for the open space, and we've tried to bring that into people's homes in a very urban context. In addition to that, we had this beautiful building that sits at the northwest corner of the site that we decided to incorporate into the overall development.
So we worked really hard to pull the exterior materials onto the inside, including the brick, some of the metal pieces that you see in the architecture. With suite design and with condo suite design, you often feel limited. We wanted to keep things simple and again natural. So we've got warm wood cabinetry in the kitchen. And so there's a sereneness to the suites themselves.
When we were designing this building, we wanted to figure out what could we do to create more of a sense of community. The starting point of that was when you exit the elevator, we wanted all of the amenity to be completely visible. So if you look to the right, you have our beautiful gym. If you look to the left, you've got a co-working space that also has beautiful glass doors. And the hope there is that there's going to be more interactions with your neighbors, more kind of chance encounters, and hopefully that over time builds a better sense of community within the building. I think the vision here was to build a building that would be able to stand the test of time. We wanted something that the day it was built, 2 years later, 5 years later, 20 years later, is going to be one of those handsome additions to the neighborhood that will feel like it was there forever.
And I really hope that the people who end up living there get that, and they feel that when they move in, and that it is not, the shiny new toy. We really want it to feel like it's just been there forever.
And I think that in itself really captures the essence of living in this neighborhood.